Hey guys, it's Nina, and today I'm going to be going through some New Year's resolutions. These are all going to be kind of bookish related and or YouTube related. Basically, I just want to have a little chat and go through, goals and stuff for next year, because that's what you do on New Year's. So first up, let's talk about some reading goals. My first goal for 2018 is kind of the biggest one in terms of popularity on BookTube, and that is my Goodreads reading challenge for 2018. This year I'm going to be setting my goal at 30 books. This is the same goal that I've done for the past 3 years, I think, at this point, and 30 books is just my sweet spot. This year I read a total of 37 books, last year I read 38 books, and I don't know about the year before that, but even though I've been consistently passing 30 every year, I still want to keep it at 30 because I don't want to pressure myself too much, and I do want to give myself a goal that is ambitious but one that I also know I can achieve, because I don't need that kind of stress in my life. Reading goal number 2 is to read more contemporary in 2018. This year I actually read a decent amount of contemporary, and by a decent amount I mean 3 or 4 books, but that is a lot for me. But yeah, I just had a couple different contemporary books this year that I absolutely fell in love with, and I just want to give it more of a chance. It's one of those genres that I've always kind of written off, especially in the past few years. I just have not given it a chance at all, and I want to change that. I want to push myself to read things that are probably outside my comfort zone, like contemporary, and yeah, that's just an all-around life reading goal for forever. Just read stuff outside your comfort zone. Goal number 3 is kind of going back to my comfort zone, and that is to read all of the comics that I own, because there are quite a few comic books that I own that are on my shelf that I paid for. And let me tell you, comics are not cheap, but it's just frustrating to me that I have all these comics that I haven't read, mainly because they're so expensive, but also because they don't take that long to read. So there's no excuse why I haven't read them. So by the end of 2018, I want to have finished all the comic books that are on my shelf, which honestly I think I will finish within January, because I've been doing pretty well about that over winter break. But yeah, I want to stay on top of that for sure. My next goal is another one that has to do with ratios between buying and reading books, and that is an incredibly ambitious goal, to only buy the number of books that I read in 2018. So what I mean by that is, if I read 5 books throughout the entire year, I only want to buy 5 or less books throughout the entire year. This year I think I acquired around 50 books, both digitally and physically, and I read around 40 books. So I only had 10 or 12 more books that I acquired that I didn't read, which isn't horrible, but I just feel like I get so much more satisfaction out of books if I buy them and read them on the same day. That's just personally what I prefer doing, and I want to try to do that as much as possible in 2018, because that's just personally what I prefer, and I feel like I've been straying from that a lot since I've joined BookTube, because there is such a pressure to haul books and talk about them, and I'm just frankly sick of talking about books on this channel that I want to read, because obviously there are so many out there. I have them in my possession, I just need to read them. So 2018 TBR takedown, let's go. And then my last reading specific goal is to finish the Harry Potter series, because as you guys know, I've been trying to read the Harry Potter series this year for the first time. I am done with the first 3 books. I really enjoyed them, but I didn't love them. But I am currently on the 4th book and absolutely loving it. It's amazing. And I feel like I've finally hit that tipping point in the series where I genuinely really want to know what's happening next. Yes, I was interested when I was reading the first 3, but I was more reading them because I felt like I had to, and this is a book series that I should have read by now, and kind of that obligatory, I need to read this, it's almost required reading kind of mindset. But now that I'm so far into the series and I feel like I know the characters so much more, and I'm invested in the plot, I just genuinely really want to know what happens next. So I feel like the next couple of books, or just the rest of the series, I'm gonna finish a lot faster than I did the first 3 books. So hopes are that I'll fly through these books. I don't know, that might be ambitious, but I definitely want to finish them by the end of the year, because it's a whole year. And then transitioning more into YouTube goals, these are the ones that I'm not actually sure, I haven't really solidified in my mind what these specific goals are, because these are things that I'm still kind of thinking through. The first goal is easy, and that's to hit 300 subscribers, because I'm so close. That was my goal for 2017, but I completely fell off the plan it for the past few months, so that's understandable. And then like other typical goals, like I want to upload more frequently, I want to produce better content, you know, those like amorphous, always happening goals that every YouTuber has. One tangible goal that I do have for 2018 is to make at least one sketch video, which may sound surprising, but my like broader goal that falls into for 2018 is to make more creative videos, because I have so many ideas for different videos that I could make that are outside of the typical like book haul, wrap up, etc. And they're videos that I am really passionate about and I've like made scripts for, or I've had like random ideas collected in various Google Docs somewhere in my Google Drive. And like the ideas are there, the passion is there, and I just haven't made them. So part of that goal is to make at least one sketch video, because I know I can do it, I just need to sit down and do it. But the bigger continuation of that goal is to make those more creative videos that I have somewhere in the background. I'm not going to go into specific ideas for videos just in case they don't actually happen, but like I don't know, I feel like I've gotten into almost like a booktube slump almost. Like I am loving YouTube and I'm glad I'm here, but I just feel like I've hit my like midlife crisis almost on this channel, and I don't know, I just want to take my channel in a different direction, I think. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop doing like hauls or wrap-ups or reviews or whatever, but I think it'll mean that I'm going to do some other stuff on top of that, because one of my goals is again to upload more, because 2017 was not a good YouTube year for me. It was a bad year in general for me. Let's just say there's a direct correlation between how my personal life is going and how many videos I upload, and this year I uploaded almost nothing. So so 2018 I'm hoping to turn that around, upload more, upload things that are more passion projects for me. I don't know. I just want to be more creative and like do things that make me more excited, which isn't to say that I'm not excited about what I'm doing now. I just feel like something's missing, and I think I know what that is, but like we'll find out if I can find it. That was so melodramatic, I'm sorry. I think those are all the goals that I wanted to go through. So happy New Year's to all of you. Of course, this is like the end of 2017, and even though it's been kind of a rough year for me, I do want to say a big thank you, of course, to all of you for like being here and subscribing and watching this and just being your general supportive selves. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I will see you at some point next week with my top books of the year, because of course I have to upload that. And yeah, let me know down below if you have any bookish/YouTube resolutions for this year, and I will see you guys later with another video soon. Bye!